Hello, this is our demo for group number 4. Our project title is called Automatic Water Irrigation System. This system automatically irrigates now the automatically irrigates the soil. It automatically irrigates the soil. This is our node flow. We have multiple components. The first component is reserve tank level. In this project we have two tanks. One is called reserve tank, another one is called supply tank. This one is used is used as storage, as a big storage. It has a capacity of 1,000 liter to 10,000 liter. The second one is called supply tank level. This one is the small one that's used to the supply water to water the plant or the soil. This one gets water from the reserve tank. We also have a inflow rate. This one shows the water coming out and to the tanks. And we have also the soil moisture. This one it shows how wet our soil is. Whether it is 100%. 100% means the soil is very wet, and 0% means it is very dry and needs watering. And we also have the outlet flow. This one is the water flowing into the soil. And we have our weather information. We have two information. We have two components for this one: temperature and humidity. The weather, we are using a real API. We are from a website called Open Weather. You can get a real weather data from this website in real time. We also have our the sensor readings. We have a three valve for this project. The first one is called main inlet valve. This one is to supply water to the reserve tank, and the second one is secondary inlet valve. This one is to supply water to the supply tank. The third one is called outlet valve. This one is to supply to water the plant. This one, it will be on. It will be on when the reserve tank is less than 1,000 liter, and the secondary one will be on when the supply tank is less than 200 liter. Also, the reserve tank has to have more than 1,000 liter, because the supply tank gets water from the reserve tank. The third one, which is outlet flow, which is the one used to water the plant, the one used to irrigate the plants. This one, it will be on when the soil moisture level is less than 20%. Also, the supply tank has to have more than 200 liter, because the water is coming from the supply tank, and the supply tank has to have enough water. One last one, we have our cloud. This one is used to send the values of these, the status of our valve, the water tank levels, the soil moisture, etc., to our cloud. And we have a telegram sender. This one is used to send the data to the telegram. And we also have a telegram receiver. This one is just to receive message from our the telegram. We can send a message from the telegram to here if you want. This one here install remote access. This one was just put there to access from our mobile phone if you want to do that. Now we go to our dashboard. As you can see here, the dashboard shows multiple multiple values. Here we have our soil moisture level. As you can see here, it is measured in percentage. We have our reserve tank, which is the one used to as a storage, and we have our supply tank. And here we have the inflow rates of the reserve tank inflow, the supply inflow rate, and the outlet flow. And also we have the weather, humidity, and the temperature. And here we have our three valves: main inlet valve, secondary inlet valve, and outlet valve. uh, Now we're gonna do is demonstration of how these controls work. As you can see here, now the main inlet valve is on. The reason it's on is because this one is used to supply water to the reserve tank. This one, the reason it's on now is because the reserve tank has the reserve tank has less than 1,000 liter, as the condition is. This one will be on when this one has less than 1,000 liter. Now it has 0 liter, that's why it's on. Now if we increase this one, it's more than 1000, this will be off, as if you can see here. As you can see here, we increase the level above 1000 and it's already off. Now this one is on. The reason this one is on because this one is used to supply water to the supply tank, and this one will be on when this one has less than 200 liter. Also, this one has to have more than 1000 liter. Both conditions are fulfilled now because this one has less than 200 liter, and also where it gets water from the reserve tank has more than 1000 liter, so it's on now. If we increase this one beyond 200 liter, we can see that this one will be off. As you can as you can see here, we increase the level beyond 200 and it's already off. The lastly, we have the outlet valve. This one is on now. The reason it's on now because our soil moisture level is less than 20 percentage, and also where it gets water has more than enough, which is 200, so it's on. It's on now. If we increase this one more than 20%, you will see here that it will be off here. Yeah, as you can see here, it's already off. Mm, yeah. And lastly, we have the history. This one, it shows the levels of, for example, the soil moisture. How was the soil moisture here? Before it was, for example, here it shows it was 8. Now then 1. Then it jumped to 24. And yeah, it shows where the levels were at a particular time, or date, if you want. This one same goes, shows this one, the history of this, and also this one shows the history of the our reserve tank level. This one shows our history of supply tank level, etc. Those two, the rate and the weather, are not part of any decision making process, but I just put there for future related purposes. This one we can use in the future. Also, this one, humidity and temperature, we can make them part of the decision making process in the future if we want. But we're just put there. They are not doing anything right now. Now we go to the telegram. Our telegram, if you can see here, it sends the values of our reserve tank, the supply tank, the soil moisture, whether the status of our valve, whether it's there on or off. Yeah. uh here we have our favorite. This one is the cloud that we are using to store the data. As you can see here, this is it sends the data of, for example, the status of our valve, whether they are on or off. It also sends the water tank levels, the supply tank level, the reserve tank level, the soil moisture level, etc. Yeah, as you can see here, this is the data. The data comes every 10 minutes. Mm. Also, we created a dashboard from the data that we sent to the favorite. As of now, we created a three components. The first one is soil moisture. The second one is the supply tank level, and this one is reserve tank level. As you can see here, our soil moisture that we have in the favorite is 24%, same as the one we have our dashboard. And the reserve tank we have 1777 liter. Here we have the same. Also, we have the supply tank 244 liter. We have the same here. This is the